Hello, Z! Here's Rosie! How are y'all doing today? I am gonna play some King's Quest V. It's been a while since we played King's Quest IV, so I hope this is gonna be just as much fun. It has been quite a while since I played a game with the mouse, and I know that because I keep thinking like, oh, I should get out my controller. Will there be bondage? Yes, but not the kind you like. King's Quest V. Yes. Oh yeah, we got that MT32 soundtrack. You know what that means? Cool. Otherwise, don't worry about it.
Have you previously played King's Quest V?
No,
Warning,
actually.
this cartoon contains material that may be necessary for information or clues to complete this game. Please be sure to check your inventory if you decide to skip.
Well, let's watch the intro, even though it's like 5 hours long. Oh, that's unfortunate, Nothels. What's also unfortunate is that the chat is invisible right now. There we go. Oh no, you can't see the stream? Well, what am I supposed to do about it? Try refreshing. They were like, ooh, we're on CD now, or VGA graphics, really gotta get the most out of that. So this here is our protagonist, King Graham. He is the main protagonist of the King's Quest series. You may remember him from when we played King's Quest IV and he was dying. But we fixed that, so now he's having himself a grand old time just walking through the woods. I just remembered, this is not the only like point-and-click adventure I've played where skipping the intro fucks you. Oh yeah, so a wizard.
What
Yeah.
happened?
A wizard did it.
Ooh, I can tell you what happened.
What?
Ooh, I know what happened to your castle. I saw it all. Yes, I did.
You did? Well then, what happened?
Ooh, it was the powerful and evil wizard Mordak who did it. Ooh, I just happened to be visiting with an old friend when I saw him materialize out of thin air. Thank goodness he didn't notice me.
Well, don't stop now. Go on.
He conjured up a terrible whirlwind that swirled faster and faster around the castle. With another incantation, Mordak then caused the wind to draw the castle up into the sky and out of sight. Ooh, it was something to see, all right.
Ooh. There's no subtitles, by the way, sorry.
Why?
So,
Why would this wizard, Mordak, want my castle? What
So-
could he have against me and my family?
so I need to shut up during
That
cutscenes.
I don't know. Ooh, I only know that it was Mordak who took your castle and your family.
There's only one douchebag in a cloak around here.
Well, perhaps I can help you. My employer also happens to be a wizard, which is why I recognized Mordak. Ooh, unlike Mordak, though, my employer is a very good wizard.
He's not a
His
dickbag.
name is Crispin Arthur, but we all call him Crispin for short.
We all
The
call
only
him Crispin
problem is,
Freeman.
You see... Woo-hoo-hoo!
I like how Cedric is a sprite, but the rest is hand-drawn.
Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. The only problem is that Crispin is getting on in years and tends to be a bit forgetful.
I don't know. This doesn't sound as if it would work.
Oh, sure it would. Crispin is a very qualified wizard, one of the best. He just gets a little forgetful now and again, that's all. Now where is it? Oh, I know I brought it with me. Aha! Here it is.
What is that?
Well, it is my opinion that you don't stand a chance against the likes of Mordak. Oh, excuse me for saying, Your Majesty, but you don't have a choice. You must come with me. I'm sure Crispin can help you.
Yo. Oh man, the audio is so crispy. Guess that's all we're going to see, Crispin.
What is that stuff?
Oh, just some old leftover fairy dust I've been carrying around.
So that's what they call it these days.
You can follow me to the land of Serenia, where Crispin and I live. It's much too far to walk, you know. Ooh, I think the fairy dust is still good. Come on, up here!
Yeah, that's how you do it. He's a natural.
Follow me!
Oh, there he is. I was like, something gonna
There
happen?
he is, down here! Come on!
Okay, here I come.
Ooh, looks like the fairy dust just wore off.
Yeah, good thing there was a puddle there, you
Where
asshole.
have you been? I've been calling for you. Well, well, what have we here? A bit clumsy, are you? Well, come on in the house and dry off. No sense sitting around like a wet dog.
But I am a wet dog.
Cedric, go into the house and pour each of us a nice hot cup of tea.
Ooh, aye aye, Crispin.
Or else I'll get the hose again. Kind of interesting how they still have like weird red skin even though we have
The
VGA
Society
graphics
of
now.
Wizards has always taken a dim view of Mordak and his abuse of his power. Why, he's even been put on suspension a few times. It never seems to do any good, though.
Crispin, why would Mordak want to take my family or castle? What did we ever do to him?
I'm afraid I don't know the answer to that. Mordak is a very unpredictable wizard. I've never understood that evil mind of his.
Ooh, I thought perhaps you could help His Majesty, Crispin. That's why I brought him here.
Well, let me see now. I used to be a very powerful wizard at one time, you know, but I've gotten a little rusty lately.
I love how it's like, oh, he's evil. We didn't bother doing anything about him
That's
though.
right enough from you, Cedric.
Ooh, yes, sir, Crispin, sir.
I
I agree. It's quite enough from you, Cedric. In fact, never say
don't
anything
know
again.
what I have that would be of much use to you. Most of my wizard stuff is pretty old and worn out. But
Wizard
let's see
stuff.
what I can find.
Alright. You need a little boost there, buddy? Are they taking the piss? Oh, you better watch this intro, or you'll get lost. I don't want that to happen in this Sierra game.
No, that won't do. That's all used up. It might work. Here, eat this.
What is that?
That's an old piece of magical white snake I had left over from last year. With it, you'll be able to communicate with the natural and animal world.
Actually, it's
Find
just
that
an old
quite
cornflake.
helpful.
Eve! Hello, Eve!
Here's my old wand. I don't even know if it works anymore. Most of its power may be gone. You should know that wands are like pets. They've got to get to know you before they'll work for you. Just treat it with care and respect, and hopefully it will do something for you. You'd better get going, my boy. No telling what that confounded Morlock could be up to. You go with him, Cedric.
Confounded?
Lead the way. Yes, you. Don't be such a coward. Now go on. You'd better get started.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate all you've done for me.
Oh, it looks like he can't find the door.
Ooh, I suggest we visit the town first. How about it, Your Majesty?
Woo!
Please don't call me Your Majesty, Cedric. It's much too formal. I'd like it if you'd just call me Graham.
Ooh, I'd be delighted to, Graham. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, yes, the town. You might be able to find some supplies there. It's just over a little hill to the south, not too far.
Well then, let's be on our way, Cedric.
So yeah, because this game was on a CD, they were like, oh, we gotta have some amazing voice acting. And then for some reason, they also did not include actual, like, on-screen text to go with it. A bit of an accessibility goof right off the bat, so yeah. Alright, so unlike King's Quest IV, we no longer have to type, we just have these little icons here, so if I want to look at Cedric,
Impatiently, Cedric waits for Graham.
can do that. Well, let's grab him. I cannot grab him.
Cedric is too busy looking around and doesn't seem to be paying any attention to Graham at the moment.
Okay, so is he impatiently waiting for me or not paying attention to me? No, well, hang on. There were like tons of like games that had like voices, but they still had like RPG text boxes and all that, or like Sonic games always had subtitles, stuff like that. I don't think that that's true, what you just said. Oh, hey, Severa.
Ooh, no. Ooh, I'm not going in there. Can't you read the sign?
Come on, Cedric. There might be something important in here.
Go if you want to. I'll wait here.
So I believe the idea there with Cedric, like, not...
Thank goodness, Graham.
Shut the
Ooh,
fuck
I
up,
didn't
Cedric,
know
I'm
if
trying to
I'd ever
talk.
see you again.
If Cedric waits somewhere, you should probably save, is what I read. Because even though he's a stupid coward, he's probably right. Oh, God. Can I... Hello, I would like to subscribe to Going Right. Oh boy. Oh, and then it weirdly scaled everything. Oh, so okay, that's where I came. How did I loop back around there? Oh yeah. Oh my god. Okay, this is gonna be a bit of a pain. Can I trap the mouse in the window? Is there a way to do that? How do I access the menu?
The wait cursor will appear on the screen anytime.
Cool. How do I get to the ScumVM menu? Okay, can I force the cursor to stay? Because I would like to know how to do that. Because if I have to, like, spend half the game battling the edge of the screen, that's not going to be fun. Okay, apparently I can press Control M to do that. So let's start the game back up. Term is edging. That's different. In fact, Chigaimas.
Have you previously played King's Quest?
Yes. And then it just starts it here. Ah, shoot, I gotta set the speed again. There actually are times when you wanna turn the speed down.
Graham, watch out! A poisonous snake!
He said the thing! Okay, so we don't want to fuck with that snake for now. Alright, so I can trap the mouse, but it still goes to, like, the edge to, like, resize the window, which is, like, what the fuck?
If you're going into town, I'll just wait for you here. I had a nasty run-in with a big dog once, and I feel much safer out here.
Alright, well, let's start by talking to some folks, I guess.
How goes it with you, good fellow?
Not well, I'm afraid. This old wagon's always giving me trouble.
Can I help you in any way?
Thank you kindly, but I think I can handle it.
All right then. Good luck.
Thanks. With this wagon, I'm gonna need it.
How do you do?
Good day.
Out of my way, mister.
May I help you, sir?
Look at this fucker. Yeah, all I have right now is a wand, so...
Talking to yourself again, Graham?
No, I want to talk to that guy! But I'm in the way.
I'm interested in buying something here.
I'm interested
let me
in
show
this.
you some things. A fine piece of cloth. With this material, I could make you beautiful shirts. There isn't a more beautiful piece of fabric to be found anywhere. With this, I could make you the finest trousers you've ever had.
His cheeks are very
Well?
animated.
What do you think?
Well, right now I'm just looking. Thanks anyway.
Wario!
Sure. Whatever you say, I'm just here to help.
I don't like this at all.
In the corner of the shop, draped casually over a tailor's form, Graham sees a thick, fur-lined cloak. The young man is too busy with another customer to be bothered by Graham. The rude customer doesn't care to talk to Graham.
Here, let me help you with that. Oh, that cloak fits you perfectly. It just looks wonderful on you.
Wow!
Let me tell you, it will certainly keep you toasty warm during the coming winter. Let me know if you wish to buy it.
You expect me to wear this?
Not wishing to be put through another speech about fine shirts and trousers, Graham wisely keeps his mouth shut. The rude customer doesn't care to talk to Graham.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if you like have to wait for that guy or something, but
Come on in.
oh, don't worry. I
Let
also
me
read
know if
that
you're
page,
interested
so
in anything.
I know they watch out for certain things.
The shipment of carving wood hasn't come in yet. What should we do?
If it's not in by tomorrow, I'll send you to the sawmill.
Okay, Papa?
Grandpapa,
Yeah, my darling?
can I keep this doll? I really like her.
Now, Katrina, you know these toys are for sale for other
What
kinder.
the fuck is his
Besides, you've got
accent?
plenty of dolls.
He's
You can
Indian
play
and
me
German
there,
at
but
the same
just be
time.
careful.
All right, Grandpapa, I'll take care of her.
This is a fine little toy shop you have here. You must be very proud.
Danke, son. I've worked very hard at it over the years. But you know, you need to really love it. And I do.
Are most of these toys your creations?
Yeah, most of them. But not all. Some my son made, some I bought, some I traded for.
You're very talented.
At trading.
Danke. Well, let me know if I can help you.
You know, until you typed that out, I didn't realize that he was trying to say Dankeschön. I thought he was calling Graham's son Graham? Now I can't say things anymore. Although I guess that's not new. Oh, why am I trying to talk to that?
That's a fine sled, isn't it? Any
No, we
child
definitely
would
need
love
that.
to have it.
Yes, I was just admiring the workmanship.
Danke. If you'd like to buy it, let me know.
So I don't know. Maybe we need like Graham to like know he needs items first. By the way, I like that his hair gets gray when you actually try to use the icon.
The little girl is more interested in her doll. She pays no attention to Graham. A pet goldfish swims endlessly around in its fishbowl.
Or like, I don't know, what happens if I try to do this
The little
again?
sled has captured Graham's interest.
Right.
Not wanting to bother the toy maker again, Graham instead looks around the toy shop. The little sled has captured Graham's interest.
Okay, so do I need to like get money first? Is that how this, what the game's trying to tell me?
Take a look around if you want, but we don't have any shoes to sell you right now. We sold our last finished pair yesterday. Our business ain't doing so good anymore, and we're getting too
Got a
old
toy to
to
trade.
keep
That makes sense.
trying.
Thank you.
Is there anything I can do to help?
There ain't nothing you can do, short of buying us out. But like I said, if you want to look around, feel free.
Okay, thanks.
Feel free to look around. We have nothing. No, I was thinking since there's all these shops, maybe it would be like Monkey
This old
Island.
dog doesn't appeal to Graham.
Okay, Graham's officially on my shit list.
The old dog pays no attention to Graham.
I wouldn't either.
You don't have any shoes for sale, huh?
That's
We
right.
just had
No
this
shoes at all.
conversation.
We're making a pair right now, but it'll take a while. We're not as fast as we used to be.
Oh, that's okay. My own boots should carry me through the rest of my journey.
Sorry, son. We're doing the best we can.
The old shoemaker wearily hammers tiny nails in a shoe sole. He doesn't even seem to notice Graham. Business doesn't seem to be so good for the shoemaker and his wife. There isn't even one pair of shoes for sale, and the old couple look tired and worn out. Business doesn't seem to...
I didn't mean to do that. What the fuck are the sound effects in the background of this song? Oh, wait. What is that pixel?
Bending down, Graham quickly retrieves the silver coin from the street.
It begins! That was literally 1 pixel.
Come on in.
Papa,
Look in this.
I'll do that.
Okay, see, I suspect that if I buy the wrong thing here, I'm gonna be fucked. So, I'm gonna not do that yet. And it doesn't look like I can exit out the other way here, so... I'm not supposed to find clues?
Good day.
Out of my way, mister.
How do you do?
I'm guessing that coin belonged to that guy who was there before. I don't see him around, otherwise I would assume like you gotta give it back to him, because these games are usually all about the morality.
May I help you, sir?
I don't really know what I need yet. Woo! Oh, hello.
Excuse me, young man. Sorry to bother you, but I couldn't help but notice you sitting there on that log. I was wondering if there was anything wrong.
Why, yes. As a matter of fact, there is. I've been searching everywhere for my fiancée. She's a beautiful princess with long golden tresses, fetching blue eyes, and smooth creamy skin. Have you seen her anywhere about?
No, but
No,
with
sorry,
bad
I
hair, I
haven't
don't
seen
believe you
anyone
have
like
a
that.
fiancé.
That's what I figured. No one has seen her. I bet that a witch who lives in the dark forest had something to do with her disappearance.
I'll keep an eye out for her. If I see her, I'll let her know you're looking for her.
I
I
bet
would
it was that
appreciate
witch.
that.
I'm not gonna check it
Well,
out though.
I guess I'd better get back to looking for her. I'm not ever going to find her just sitting around here. Thanks for your concern.
What a wonderful bluebird. It could almost make Graham happy again if it wasn't for his family.
His family is preventing him from being happy about a bird. Maybe he's better off without him.
The bluebird is too busy taking a bath to answer Graham. Graham could never catch the bluebird.
Graham.
And how is your poor dear mother doing, William?
Oh, she hasn't been doing too well lately. But my brother and I help out whenever we can. Thanks for asking, Amanda.
Austin, keep your fingers out of that pie. The pies look lovely.
Okay, I know we need a pie later in the
They
game.
were just made fresh this morning. Here you go.
Because that's like
yes,
a
this will be a fine
infamously
dessert for our dinner
dumb
tonight. Let's
bit
go
of
home,
game
Austin.
design.
The cat doesn't look very friendly at all. The cat doesn't appear to like Graham, much less answer him.
Yeah, it's a cat. There's a guy right there!
Here's the last of the pies.
Welcome to our bakehouse, traveler. Of course, all of our wares are wonderful, but today we've got a special on custard pies. Just 1 silver coin each, but take your time. Let me know when you're ready. Would you like a pie, sir?
Well, yes, actually, I would.
That'll be 1 silver coin then.
Let me see if I have one.
Well, let me know if you do.
Sir, I would like to purchase one of your custard pies.
I will give you this
These
trash
pies
can
cost
lid.
1 silver coin each.
I've got it right here. Here you go.
I hope you enjoy your custard pie.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
Ooh, I'll wait for you out here. I don't like that place.
Gentlemen, please excuse me. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Diana's full, ain't got no more rooms.
Hey, boss, this guy looks like a real troublemaker. What do you want me to do with him?
Oh, I
Rub
don't-
'em out.
I wasn't supposed to do that yet.
Struggle as he might, Graham could not escape his bonds. Don't worry, Graham. The innkeeper will soon put you out of your misery.
I just hate it when that happens. Alright, so don't go in there yet.
An old, uninteresting barn is located behind the country inn.
Wait.
Ooh, stay away from those bees.
What the? How did I end up here? I wanted to go back. What the fuck? Because I thought I saw something over there.
A large haystack dominates the area in front of the barn. Carefully, Graham searches through the haystack, but doesn't see anything of importance.
I guess that'd be too obvious, huh? Woo!
A colony of large ants parade up and down a huge anthill built amid some scrubby bushes. The ants are too busy to engage in conversation with Graham.
Ooh, keep your eye on the gypsies, Graham. I don't trust them.
Cedric?
Within the gypsy encampment, Graham notices a tall, burly man who keeps a suspicious eye on him and Cedric. The sullen man doesn't appear to be the conversational sort. The ox's mouth is too full of grass to even attempt a conversation with Graham. A steaming pot of stew bubbles over a small campfire near the gypsy wagon.
Miss Willow?
Yes?
You can talk?
Why,
Well,
of course
she's got
I
a
can.
face.
What did you expect?
Well, I've never seen a talking tree before. What's wrong?
Everything's wrong, can't you tell? I'm not really a tree. I'm really a princess. You see, my fiancé and I were walking through this wood when a nasty old witch came along and was instantly charmed by my handsome prince. When he naturally refused her advances, she jealously banished him to a faraway land and turned me into a tree.
Man, that witch
Then
has
she
bad
stole
taste.
my heart.
Stole your heart?
Yes, she turned my heart to gold and took it away with her. The only way I can become human again is to have my heart brought back. Now, all I have to cheer me up is my harp. It's quite magical, you know. It plays the sweetest music you've ever heard. Now please, leave me alone in my sorrow.
And I'm gonna get lost more easily than in King's Quest 4.
Contentedly on an old stump and smokes a large pipe while watching his grandson at play.
Excuse me, sir. Oh, I'm terribly sorry to bother you. I was just noticing your son's marionette. It's very interesting. Where did you get it?
It's
Aha.
grandson, not son, and I made it for him. Why do you care?
I just wanted to comment on its artistry. It's very well done. I don't suppose it could be bought.
If it could, the price would be very steep. I reckon you couldn't afford it. Now, leave me and my grandson be.
Graham attempts to speak to the young gnome, but the boy seems to be very shy and doesn't answer.
I don't like strangers trespassing in my house.
Okay, so at least that connects to each other. That makes it a little easier. By the way, I'm not frowning. I don't know why the capture keeps doing that. Oh, that was a road? Alrighty. Alright, have we been up here yet? I don't think so. Ah, it's this place. Right. Hmm.
Ooh, no! Come on, go!
I'm just gonna see what happens if I do go in here. Like, I'm sure it'll kill me, but maybe it'll give me a clue as to what it is I'm supposed to do. Look at this, frog buddy up and about. Whoa! Well, yeah, that checks
That
out.
old witch caught Graham totally off guard.
Oh, shut up. Oh yeah, don't worry. There will be plenty more puns in this and the next game.
Come on.
Alright, what happens if I go the other way? Unless that wizard's just gonna show up everywhere. Oh, yep, he does that. Alright.
That old witch.
So I need something to stop that before I go in there. Alright. So probably I gotta give something to the gnome to get the marionette, trade that for the sled, which I'll need later on. Can I talk to this cow?
Unfortunately, the cow doesn't have anything to say. Her mouth is too full of cud.
Unfortunately, the damsel doesn't have anything to say. Her mouth is too full of gag. Can I not go in here? I guess not.
No, Graham, don't!
Too bad. Graham's swimming skills were no match for the mighty river.
This fucking King's Quest, man. So yeah, there's bits and pieces I do know about how to play this game. Like that thing where you get locked up in the basement for some fucking reason. I think there's a mouse that randomly shows up. And then you have to save it from a cat, otherwise like the game's unwinnable. So I think it's like randomly shows up on this screen. I vaguely seem to remember. I have no idea though. So also don't quite know what I can do with the wand, if anything.
Graham gives the wand a good shake, but it only fizzles and dies.
Don't you just hate it when you give your wand a good shake and it only fizzles and dies? Alright,
May I help you, sir? Here, let me help you with that. Oh, that cloak fits you perfectly. Let me tell you, let me know. It's a fine cloak. It could be very useful to a traveler like yourself.
The busy tailor shop bustles with activity as Graham looks around with interest at all the tailor's wares. The busy tailor shop bustles with...
okay, I'm not seeing anything connecting yet, so... either there's still something I've missed, or... I'm just already stuck, which is possible. What about the game has to pause so you can, like, see people entering the screen before Graham does? Okay, the snake, I believe we need a tambourine, I vaguely remember, so...
A worn dirt path wanders through a thick wood, alive with the sounds of many creatures. Between the trees, to the east, Graham can see the outline of a great mountain range. Cedric keeps his eye on Graham while perched on a nearby tree branch.
See how the path goes to the east up into the mountains? That's the route to Mordak's castle.
Oh!
Graham feels the eyes of many creatures upon him as he follows a meandering path through the thick wood. Graham feels the eye. Graham.
Oh, the bird left. No, that's significant.
In a nearby tree trunk, an old wound has created a perfect bird bath. There's nothing in the tree but a little water. Graham gives the wand a good shake, but it only fizzles and dies.
Come on.
Graham gives. These toads look too repulsive to catch.
Thank goodness.
An old hollow log lies in a small clearing before the gloomy forest. The old log doesn't look interesting enough to bother with.
Then why did you mention it,
Beyond the warning sign, the gnarled tree. Graham gives the wand a good shake.
There's gotta be something with that log. Otherwise it wouldn't be an object.
A small cellar door is located under the house. A small well is located near the cottage.
I'm disappointed the game won't let me fall in there.
Ooh, is that a new dance, Graham? The Boogaloo?
Ooh!
Ooh, keep your eye on the gypsies. Ooh, there's nothing but a hot, dry desert for the west.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I die too if I go in there, but who knows, maybe there's an item. Every little thing I do will kill me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I need an item before I go in there, or like you just die.
Don't worry about me, Cedric.
Woo!
It will cost you 1 gold coin to see Madamushka.
All right. Well, now I know.
Graham finds the huge beast completely uninteresting.
The cost is 1 gold coin.
A steaming pot of stew bubbles over a small campfire near the gypsy wagon. Graham gives the wand a good shake. Graham gives the wand a good shake. Cedric seems to be quietly contemplating their current situation, and so is not inclined to indulge in conversation right now.
Oh, Cedric uses they them pronouns.
The cost is...
Man, all roads lead to this guy, I guess. Like, how does that work?
Ooh, there's nothing but a hot, dry desert for the west.
Wait, this is a different bit of desert, though.
The scraggly bushes of the dry brushland taper off to a hot, sandy desert as far as the eye can see to the west. To the east, Graham can see the sparse edge of Serenia's woods.
Okay. Whoa!
Too bad. Even the sting of such a small creature can prove deadly.
Frickin' really? Alright, I'm gonna see if I can, like, get past that by clicking a lot. If not, then maybe it's time to get the old hint system going.
Ooh.
Okay, so I can't even. It just shows up. Thought maybe it was one of those things where like you gotta go fast, but that was not the case, I guess.
Don't worry about me.
Ooh, is that a new dance, Graham?
I mean, I guess I can try going left. I don't think it'll help very much, so... actually, what happens if I go right here?
Well, there you are. I was just starting to get concerned.
Don't worry about me, Cedric. I'm used to this kind of thing.
Ooh,
A swarm of bees buzz around a hole in a rotted old tree. Graham notices a large stick lying on the ground near the old tree.
I wonder if I can pick that up without getting killed by bees.
Graham bends down and picks up the large stick from the ground.
Aha!
Ooh, there's nothing but
I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna die of dehydration if I go into the desert, but... Well, I'll never know what he said now.
Too late. Graham collapses and dies of extreme thirst in the hot desert sun. If only he could have found an oasis. Dying for a drink, Graham?
Alright, so obviously I need to know where that oasis is first. Before I can do that. But we have a stick now, so that's neat.
Don't worry.
Shut up, Cedric. Well, that's different.
A bully of a dog terrorizes.
Oh, that's
the
a
poor
dog?
ants.
I thought it was a
He
giant
playfully
cat.
digs at their large anthill. The
Hey,
dog is more
stop
interested
that.
in the anthill than in Graham. The dog doesn't seem to be a friendly sort at all.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm King Antony the Great. May I ask who you are?
Why, certainly. I'm King Graham of Daventry, and this is my friend Cedric. We're seeking a way to cross the Great Mountains to the ocean on the other side.
Friend is a big word.
That is a very perilous undertaking. I wish you would reconsider. But if you shall not, in return for rescuing our home from that flea-bitten cur, I wish to offer you our help, if perchance you may ever need it.
Thank you very much, King Antony. Cedric and I appreciate your kind offer. We look forward to meeting you again.
What could we use that for? Like being friends with ants. Like, I thought we were getting somewhere, but that was a bit of a dead end. Because I have no idea where we would get ants to help us out. Hmm.
The ants are too busy to engage in conversation with Graham.
Ooh, is that the new...
Alright, I'm gonna need a hint if we're gonna get anywhere. Also, seriously, why does the camera keep thinking I'm frowning at this game? Because I'm not.
Graham gives the wand a good shake. Graham gives the wand a good shake.
Well, what you standing around here for? Go on about your own business.
Graham watches with surprise as a contingent of ants marches into the haystack and begins to swarm through it.
That was a complete guess. Of course he's saying.
I'm glad to see there was a way that we could be of help to you. Look here. We found a golden needle in the haystack. I'd like to present it to you. Perhaps you can find a use for it.
Why, thank you, King Antony. I'm honored.
Good luck in your travels, King Graham. And be careful.
Alright. Let's see, a golden needle. Well, we know there's a golden heart that we need, but not a needle. Actually, hang on. I might have an idea.
It's you again, is it? We still don't...
The weary old woman has no interest in it. The shoemaker isn't even paying any attention to Graham.
Alright, well, so much for that.
May I help you? My golden needle! Wherever did you find it?
It was in a haystack by the country inn.
By the inn? Oh yes, I remember visiting there not long ago. Oh, vulgar man, that innkeeper. He has no scruples at all.
Well, I'm glad to see you've got your golden needle back. I wonder, could you possibly see fit to give me that wonderful cloak in exchange for it?
The cloak? Well, why not? It's yours. For the price of a golden needle.
Yeah.
Thank you, kind sir. I'm sure it will help me on my travel.
I'm sure it will. Good luck. Au revoir.
Auf Wiedersehen, ciao. Alright, now what?
I don't like this at all.
Good to know. Good to know, buddy. Yeah, okay.
The old wand doesn't seem to have any vitality left in it. This fine cloak is thick and warm.
You expect me to wear this?
Come on in.
Alright, so I'm guessing a cloak is going to be necessary once you go to the cold area, which is also where you need the sled, but how is that going to help us right now?
The bluebird doesn't seem to care about it. Here it is much too warm to be wearing a heavy cloak.
You know, given some other stuff, I wonder if I need to talk to her.
Miss Willow?
Yes? Why, of course I can. What did you
Okay, so we
expect?
didn't,
Well,
because we died
Everything's
last
wrong,
time when
can't
we
you
talked to
tell?
her, like after
I'm
we
not
talked
really
to her,
a
I mean.
tree. I'm really a princess.
Yeah, okay.
You see, my fiance and I
Already
were
know
walking through
this.
this wood when a nasty old witch
Or
came
can I
along
only
and
skip
was
it,
instantly
skip some
charmed
parts
by
of
my
the
handsome
dialogue?
prince. When he naturally refused her advances, she jealously banished him to a faraway land and turned me into a tree. Then she stole my heart.
Stole your heart?
Yes, she turned my heart to gold and took it away with her. The only way I can become human again is to have my heart brought back. Now, all I have to cheer me up is my harp. It's quite magical, you know. It plays the sweetest music you've ever heard. Now please, leave me alone in my sorrow.
Fair enough, I suppose.
I don't take charity, young man. I got everything I need.
Yeah, I have no idea where to go next. We need a golden coin, we need a golden heart, we need something to give that fucking gnome, we need a tambourine, we need Need something for the shoemaker. I hope I didn't screw up by buying that pie. Can anyone look that up for me?
Ooh, I'll wait for you here, Graham.
Welcome back to our bakehouse. I hope you enjoy your custard pie. I hope you enjoy your custard pie.
It looks delicious. I'm sure I will.
The baker's brother is too busy to chat with Graham. The cat is much too lazy to care about it. Graham already has a pie and is not interested in any other baked goods.
Well, he's stupid.
Graham spies a huge pile of logs to fuel the bakehouse ovens.
The swarthy hog. Now, can anyone give me a hint, though? Because I don't know where to go. Okay, purchasing the pie was correct. Okay. At least I know that much. I have the wand, the cloak, and the pie. Country pie. I'll trade the golden needle for the cloak, which I got from the haystack for helping the ants by throwing the stick at the dog.
With a fine view of the rushing river, the bakehouse sits a bit out of town, along an old rutted road.
Oh, another item on the same screen as the stick. Alright. Let me go check it out. I think it was this way. Alright. Well, I'm assuming there's something in that log, but I'm also assuming that if I try to get it, then the bees will try to kill me. But, I don't know. Let's check it out. Yep.
That wasn't a smart move, Graham. Bee seeing you. A swarm of bees buzz around a hole in a rotted old tree.
Why
Having
can
other
Cedric
things on
get
his
so close to
mind,
the bees?
Cedric doesn't appear to be in the mood to talk right now.
No, Graham, don't!
Too bad.
Fish? No, I haven't found a fish. Where in the heck do I find a fish? I mean, there's water all around. I don't even know how to catch a fish right now.
A lovely little pond surrounds the base of a beautiful weeping willow tree.
It's in a barrel. Well, that could be freaking anywhere then. So let's start looking. Oh, actually. No, nothing interesting about that log. That goes to the desert, though. No barrel there. Going in circles to find a barrel.
Man. Come on!
A child's wonderland of toys filled.
Papa, Mama wants you to know that it is almost lunchtime.
Okay, son. Tell her I'll be in soon.
That's important to know.
Business does. Inside the barrel, Graham sees an old.
That's a
rotting
barrel!
fish. Graham leans way down into the barrel and removes, phew, the smelly old fish.
Alright, well we have that now. Although... Oh!
Ooh, watch out for the bear, Graham!
Woo! Thanks for letting me know, Cedric.
I am Queen Beatrice, kind sir. I wish to thank you ever so much for saving our hive from the claws of that horrible bear. In return, I offer you a luscious honeycomb from our hive. Please feel free to retrieve one. I promise my bees won't harm you. It may come in handy on your travels.
Alrighty.
Graham reaches a hand into the beehive and retrieves a very sticky chunk of honeycomb. Wrapping it in a protective piece of cloth, he then pockets it.
Pockets it! The Stephen King novel. Yeah, I kind of don't necessarily like that there's some items that you have to get just to make unrelated events happen.
Ooh, there's nothing but a hot... Well, there you are.
Don't worry.
What do I use honey for?
Honey drips at the edges of the honeycomb chunk.
Hello, the bear. Oh, yeah. You're right. I've seen that. Let's see.
Graham should be very careful around a big old bear. Graham should be very careful around a big old bear. The bear is too intent on the honey to listen to Graham.
Yep.
Tisk, tisk. Graham should know better than to feed the bears.
Was that bear wearing sunglasses in the sprite? Hi.
Hello.
Mwah.
Did you ever clean the lemonade pitcher?
No.
Okay. Was just wondering. 'Cause I gotta make more lemonades.
Well, what do I do in the desert, though, is my question.
I don't take chances.
Because I don't think honey will defeat a scorpion, or it'll make me not die. Although, I don't know, maybe it will, who knows. Oh, Graham! Bird? Bird! Bird! Hope that wasn't an important bird. What if the scorpion gets stuck in the honey? Well, from what I remember, as soon as I, get on this screen, the scorpion kills me, so... Whoa, okay. That was a complete guess.
Ah, life-giving water. Nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through him.
I mean, I don't know how much making a map would have helped, since most of these screens just seem to, loop in on each other. I also don't, know what it means that I did find an oasis, honestly.
Too late. Graham collapses and dies of extreme thirst in the
How am I supposed to know, where I am in relation to anything if this happens, right?
Graham has no desire to put the dirty honeycomb in his mouth, no matter how tempting the honey may be.
How is this supposed to help me? Oh.
A small pool of water has formed in the space between the two rocks.
It's fucking go over there, Graham.
Ah, life-giving water, nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through him. Looming majestically before him, the massive temple door beckons tantalizingly to Graham. Graham gives the wand a good shake. Stone statues of Pegasus seem to guard the old crumbling temple. Carved into the rocky cliffs, an ancient temple towers above Graham as he surveys its ornate columns and friezes.
Columns and what? Okay, so I'm guessing the map comment is like every time we find water, we have to like go in one direction and just see if you get somewhere, maybe? Oh shoot, we didn't actually drink that time. That doesn't help.
Ah.
If you found a boot in the desert? No? Why would there be a boot?
Too late. Graham collapses and dies.
Well, the thing is, most of these screens are just the same, so I don't see how having a map would help.
From across the desert sands, Graham can hear the sound of approaching hoofbeats.
What? Well, that didn't happen last time, but also, what the hell is the narrator talking about? Can't seem to trigger that again.
The hot sun and choking sands are taking their toll. Ah, life-giving water, nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through him. Graham contemplates an attempt to climb the rocky cliff, but wisely chooses not to.
3 screens down, 2 screens right. So you're just supposed to like try every possible screen until you get it, I guess. That does sound like a King's Quest thing.
The hot sun and choking sands are taking their toll on Graham. He must drink, and soon.
How do I end up here?
Uneasily, Graham reaches down and removes the old shoe from the desert sand.
Okay, but now how do I get to water?
Uh-oh. A picked clean and sun-bleached skeleton lies in the sand of the hot, dry desert. What happened? Who can say? But it makes Graham uneasy nevertheless.
Oasis 2 screens south. I hope we can get there then.
Too late. Graham collapses and dies of extreme thirst in the hot desert sun. If only he could have found an oasis.
Well, that doesn't work then.
Graham has drunk all the water he...
So, I thought it was like a buy screen thing, so... Then how can I, like, get that messed up?
Uneasily, Graham reaches down
I guess
and removes
it's
the
a
old
timer
chute
then.
from the desert sand.
Oh. Thanks, Wario. I would never figure that out.
Ah, life-giving water, nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through him.
Alright, anything else I need to do in the desert, or can I go back for the cat thing now? What does that do? Oh, it's weird. Go back to the temple and hide behind the rocks? This game is somehow way more cryptic than King's Quest IV, because I feel like in that game I could sort of figure out like what I was doing at least.
The hot sun and choking sands are taking their toll on Graham. Ah, life-giving water, nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through him.
I mean, I guess that hoof thing would like have me experiment, but it only happens sometimes, which is what makes it weird. Also, Graham doesn't seem to actually want to stay behind the fucking rock. Doesn't help. I mean, how hidden do I need to be?
Ah, life-giving water, nectar of the gods. Graham can now, from across the desert sand...
Okay, so now I should probably go.
A spy! Get him!
Never trust a bad guy, Graham.
I didn't trust him, he just showed up! God damn it, I should have saved while I was there. Who does that? Who's just fucking riding their horse through the desert and it's like, look, a guy! Kill him!
The huts... Ah, life-giving water, nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through him.
Stop doing that, Graham. Yeah, with King's Quest 4, I felt like I was doing pretty decent at the game, and then you guys helped me out whenever...
From across the desert sands, Graham can hear the sound of approaching hoofbeats.
specific things, like, messed me up, but here it just feels like it's a whole bunch of, like, unconnected weirdness.
Open sesame!
Oh, did I already run on save slots? That was quick.
Open sesame!
Guess I need to hit it too, but... with what? What is this again? Oh, that's the boot.
Graham gives the wand a good shake, but it only fizzles and dies. It has no effect on the massive door.
Open sesame!
The temple door won't open. Perhaps there's something missing.
Need to go to bandits camp. Alright.
Ah, life-giving water. Nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through him.
Am I to assume that I can now magically just, like, walk this way to get there, or is it another freaking random-ass spot in this desert?
Too late. Graham collapses and dies of life-giving water. Nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through him.
Down 3, left 1, down 3, left 1. Good lord. 2... 3...
Too late. Graham collapses and dies of extreme...
I like that he had to walk to the middle of this screen to die.
Ah, life-giving water. Nectar of the gods. Graham can now...
Wait, do I have to walk out of the third screen, or is that where I take the turn?
The hot sun and choking sands are taking their toll on Graham.
4 down, left 1, okay. Two... 3. Okay, so on the 4th screen is where I walk left then, right?
Too late. Graham collapses and dies of extreme thirst in the hot desert sun. Ah, life-giving water, nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through him.
All right, I'm gonna look up a map just to make sure there's no like telephone nonsense going on here. One, 2, and if I go left here, there should be an oasis according to the thing, but there isn't. What the fuck? Oh, it's one more maybe?
The hut.
Okay, there we go.
Ah, life-giving water, nectar
of my ass. Graham?
The hot sun and choking sands are taking their toll on Graham. He must drink, and soon.
What the fuck? One left, I guess. And then down. Aha! You know what? I'd actually be like less annoyed if it was like, oh, it was copy protection, like there was a desert map included with the game or something. All right. What do I do here? I feel like I probably can't just grab this thing.
Taking care to be very quiet, Graham reaches out
or I
and
can,
takes
maybe.
the staff into his possession.
Well, all right. Anything else I need to do in here, or I guess I could fiddle with some stuff.
Beautiful harem girl belly dances for the merrymaking bandits within the larger tent. Beautiful harem girl. Beautiful harem girl. Beautiful harem girl. Ah, life-giving water, nectar of the gods. Graham.
Yep, he's drinking. Cool.
Phew! Holding his nose against the drunken bandit's pungent odor, Graham quickly searches him, but doesn't find anything of importance. Graham has drunk
How do I leave? And wait, where does this put me then? Am I south of it? Because there was the corner of the map that I looked at, so... Ah, man. Jesus. Okay, right one. I wonder if I really fucked it up by doing that.
the hot sun. Ah. The hot sun and choking sands are taking their...
I think it's time I looked at my own map again.
Too late. Graham collapses and...
Man, that doesn't make any fucking sense. I don't think this game understands how physical space works.
The hot... Ah, life-giving water, nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through him.
Okay, am I an idiot who can't count? Or was there an extra screen there all of a sudden? Graham, what the fuck? Well, south is the only way I could leave the camp is the thing. It wouldn't let me go off the screen any other way. Even though I came in from the right, which... Whatever.
Ah.
Open sesame! Oh no! The staff broke.
Quickly, Graham grabs the old brass bottle. Bending down, Graham hurriedly picks up the gold coin from the temple floor.
Again, fucking pixel ass coin. Thank you, Severa. How? Like, what were they thinking designing it that way?
The exit door is about to close.
Oh, I didn't know there was a fucking
That was close.
time limit on that shit. Okay, can I finally leave the desert now?
Ah, life-giving water, nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through him.
Coolio. No, they left. And that's how I knew, like, oh, you gotta go left to the bandit camp, sort of a bit.
Life-giving water, nectar of the gods. Graham can now...
Ah, fuck-a-doodle-doo. You know, for a second, I was like, what if the fuck...
There you are.
Shut up.
worry.
For a second, I thought, like, I was gonna, like, walk into the scorpion screen. Alright. Well, now that we have a gold coin, I guess we can go see this person.
You may see Madame Mushka now.
Warning, this cartoon contains material that may be necessary for information or clues to complete this game. Please be sure to check your inventory if you decide to skip.
Warning! This cartoon contains material of a sensitive nature. You're about to see some boobies. Yeah, Cedric's the real smart one. Like, he doesn't want to get involved, but... Now, Cedric's not the one who needs to save his family from an insane wizard, so...
So, you are here to see Madame Mushka, no? Well, come closer. Sit down. I will tell you your fortune. Already I can tell that you are on a quest of great urgency. We will see what we can find out for you. Look, Ingram. Look into the crystal ball.
Look, Mananan, look what I have for you. Take a good look at what you did to my brother, Alexander. Because of you, he's doomed to spend the rest of his days as a cat, and there's nothing I can do about it. But you can do something about it. Since you're the one that did this to him, you're the only one who can turn him back again. Back to the wizard Mananan.
Alexander!
I don't know how, Mordak. I'm not a wizard. I just happened to stumble across some magic spells and accidentally turned your brother into a cat. I didn't
Well, first of all, that's a
Please
lie.
believe me, Mordak. I don't know how to turn
And
him
second
back
of all,
into a
that guy
wizard.
needs to trim his fingernails.
You're holding out on me, little man. You're taking advantage of my good nature, but not for long. If I don't get a change of tune from you soon, I'll feed your family to the cat, starting with your dear mother. Remember what I said. I'll only give you a little more time to decide before your family becomes cat food.
That is all. But I see that your mission is very dangerous indeed. I will give you something to help you. Here, wear this. It is a magic amulet.
Her mouth is so big on her
It will
sprite.
protect you against all but the most powerful magic.
Ah, we can probably use
Good
that
luck, King Graham.
in the forest.
Be careful. That Mordek is a bad one.
Thank you, Madam Mushka.
All right, so that is actually following up on plot from King's Quest 3, which we did not play on stream. Basically, in that game, you play as Alexander, who doesn't know he's royalty. Like, he's been enslaved by the wizard Manannan, and then you have to turn him into a cat to escape. So Alexander was lying about doing that by accident, but he was in the right, so... Anyway, I guess Mordek is his brother, and he is pissed about that. Gotta do the ant dance again. Ants! Please. Okay. What else did we get? So we got the amulet, which let's go into the forest. We got the boot for the cat. We got that thing for something, which I don't know frickin' know.
Suddenly, frantic squeakings alert Graham to a mangy cat chasing a terrified rat.
Wow.
Thank you, good sir. You saved my life. I will never forget your kindness. Maybe someday I'll be able to return the favor. Oh, I hear my children calling. Goodbye, until we meet again.
Wow, I'm amazed I got that in one, because as you can see, I turned the speed all the way down. That's appropriate. So now I think if we go into the inn and get knocked the fuck out, the mouse will come help us. But let's do that next time, because I think we can actually start making a whole bunch of progress now that I have a bunch of stuff. And that'll make it more fun. Instead of just blundering about in the desert forever.
Do you really want to quit?
Yes. Alright, that was pretty fun, though, but only because I had you guys. Otherwise it would have been like, what the heck am I doing? Yeah, I do believe this game has a reputation for being, like, kind of insane even by Sierra standards. I believe King's Quest 6 is considered, like, the best game in the series, so... You know, maybe if you somehow make it through this, you can play that one. It has better voice acting. It's got the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. But, yeah, that is it for tonight. On Thursday, we will be playing some more Shantae. And on Sunday, there will be another art stream, because I really liked the one that we did last week. It was fun and weird and fun. And weird. Don't forget the weird. Until then, I love you guys. Rosie rolling out!